Hi guys, it's Pepe Styling here. You're welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be making a shoulder dart bustier, and these are the measurements we are going to be working with. Okay, right here I'm measuring my shoulder to my bust point, which is 12 inches, and shoulder to under bust 16, our waistline 18 inches, then 1 inch seam allowance. Okay, you can make yours 2 inches or 1.5 seam allowance. Okay, so I'm also marking the same thing across and then connect. We're going to come up from our bust point. We're going to come up by 2 inches, and this line is going to serve as our chest line. Okay, so I'm just leveling the chest line, bust point, under bust, and our waistline. Okay, so here I'm getting the shoulder measurement. That's the shoulder divided by 2. Then from here I'm marking out our neck depth of 3 inches and neck width of 3 inches and 3 inches depth, and then I connect like so. So from our from our bust point, we're going to be marking out our bust span measurement. Bust span is 8 divided by 2 because we are cutting on fold. It's 4 inches, so that's what I'm marking here. So I marked it all the way to our waistline. Okay, so from the under bust, okay, we're going to be taking out 3 inches. I'm going to be taking 2 inches from the side and 1 inch from the center front. And to determine that, just subtract your under bust from your bust. Whatever you got, you divide it by 2. Okay, that's how to determine these 3 inches that I removed from here. It is not automatic, you have to work it out. Okay, moving up to our nipple point, we are going to be coming up by ½ inch, as you see me doing it here. This is to avoid pointing it along our bust point. Then we connect like so using our curve ruler. Okay, now from our shoulder, okay, remember that's our shoulder point. We're going to be dividing our shoulder by 2 and mark the midpoint. Okay, so from the midpoint we're going to connect it back to our nipple point like so. Okay, now from that point we're going to be subtracting a total of 2 inches. So you can either go 2 inches on one side, 1 inch from one side and 1 inch from one side. Okay, well, for this tutorial I'll be taking ½ inch from the center front, then 1.5 from the side. So it's totally optional. You can decide to do it like I did here, or you can take out 1 inch on both sides of that middle point. So you connect everything back to the nipple point. Okay, so now whatever we took out from here, that is a total of 2 inches, we are going to be replacing it back on our shoulder line, because if you don't replace it back, your shoulder will be shortened by 2 inches. So we'll replace it back. So now we're going to connect to our neckline. So I'm just marking out the dart. All these places I'm marking out, they are going to be cut off. That is our dart. Okay, so right now I'm trying to mark out a straight line to get our armhole curve. So I'm going to get the midpoint of and come in by ½ inch like so, and then connect Okay, so now I'm going to get my bust. My bust circumference is 40 divided by 4 is 10 plus 2 inches seam allowance. Okay, and then we'll connect our armhole like so. So from the under bust divided by 4, 8.5, then we're going to replace that 3 inches dart that we took out plus 2 inches seam allowance. We're going to do the same on our waistline as well. Replace the dart we took out and then add our seam allowance. Don't worry about the shape, it might be looking funny. Yeah, but when you close up the darts, okay, it's going to look, everything is going to fall in place. So now watch carefully how I cut out our darts. Moving on to the back. So right here, the back is going to be having a zipper, so I'm marking out 1.5 for our zip allowance. Okay, you can make yours 1, you can make 2 inches, but for this tutorial I'm marking out 1.5. okay, I'm also going to mark out all our vertical lines. I'm marking out bust point and waistline plus 2 inches seam allowance. We don't need our under bust for the back, so I'm just going to connect it like so. Okay, so from our bust point we're going to come up by 2 inches, okay, which will serve as our chest line. So I'm just labeling it bust point, chest line, bust point, waistline, and our seam allowance. So I'm going to be taking my shoulder measurement just like we did for the front. Okay, so we're also going to get our neck width 3 inches. Then for the back, the neck depth is usually high, but it's optional though. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're making it 1.5 deep, and then we're going to connect it to our zipper allowance. Okay, so now from our shoulder line, okay, we're going to be getting the midpoint, and we'll mark it like so. Now imputing my nipple to nipple or our bust span measurement like so, and then I'm going to connect it with a straight line. Okay, on our waistline we'll be taking out 1/2 inch on both sides and then connect it to our chest line like so. So now I'm going to be connecting that shoulder line to the bust point like so. Yes, because our back pattern is also going to have a shoulder dart. Okay, so now I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch to get our shoulder slope. So for this back pattern, there's no taking out anything from the shoulder point. Okay, you're not taking out or replacing anything. That's the difference between the back and the front dart. Okay, so now we connect and then mark out our armhole curve, and that is it for our back pattern. Okay, from our waistline, okay, we're going to be coming in by 1/2 inch. Okay, this is to eliminate that bulge around our back waistline. Okay, So I've also cut it out. So this is our back pattern, okay, and that is it for our shoulder that bustier, and this is the front pattern. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, okay? Thank you.